Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. I come to bury Caesar, not to praise him. The evil that men do live after them, the good is oft inferred with their bones. So let it be with Caesar. The noble Brutus hath told you Caesar was ambitious. If it were so, it was a grievous fault, and grievous has Caesar answered it. Here, under leave of Brutus and the rest, for Brutus is an honorable man, so are they all honorable men. Come I to speak in Caesar's funeral. He was my friend, faithful and just to me. But Brutus says he was ambitious, and Brutus is an honorable man. He hath brought many captives home to Rome, whose ransoms did fill the general coffers. Did this in Caesar seem ambitious? When that the poor had cried, Caesar hath wept. Ambition should be made of sterner stuff. Yet Brutus says he was ambitious, and Brutus is an honorable man. You all did see that on the leper call, I thrice presented him a kingly crown, which he did thrice refuse. Was this ambition? Yet Brutus says he was ambitious, and sure, he is an honorable man. I speak not to disprove what Brutus spoke, but here I am to speak what I do know. You all did love him once, not without cause. What caused you to withhold to mourn for him? O judgment, thou art fled to brutish beasts, and men have lost their reason. Bear with me. My heart is in the coffin there with Caesar, and I must pause till it come back to me. Yesterday, the word of Caesar might have stood against the world. Now lies he there, and none so poor to do him reverence. O masters, if I were disposed to stir your hearts and minds to mutiny and rage, I should do Brutus wrong and Cassius wrong, who, you all know, are honorable men. I will not do them wrong. I rather choose to wrong the dead, to wrong myself and you, that I will wrong such honorable men. But here, a parchment, with the seal of Caesar. I found it in his closet. 'Tis his will. But let the commons hear this testament, which, pardon me, I do not mean to read, and they would go and kiss dead Caesar's wounds and dip their napkins in his sacred blood, yea, beg a hair of him for their memory, and dying mention it within their wills. Bequeath it as a rich legacy unto their issue. Have patience, gentle friends. I must not read it. It is not meet to you to know how Caesar loves you. You are not wood, you are not stone, but men. And being men, bearing the will of Caesar, it will inflame you. It will make you mad. 'Tis good you know not that you are his heirs, for you should, oh, what come of it? Will you be patient? Will you stay a while? I've o'ershot myself to tell you of it. I fear I wrong the honorable men whose daggers have stabbed Caesar. I do fear it. You compel me then to read the will, and make a ring about the corpse of Caesar, and let me show you him that made the will. Shall I descend? And will you give me leave? If you have tears, prepare to shed them now. You all don't know this mantle. I remember the first time Caesar ever put it on. 'Twas a summer's evening in his tent. they overcame the Nervii. Look at this place. Ran Cassius dagger through. See what a rent the envious Casca made. Through this, the well-beloved Brutus stabbed, and he plucked his cursed steel away. Mark how the blood of Caesar followed it, as rushed out the doors to be resolved, if Brutus so unkindly knocked, oh no. For Brutus, as you know, was Caesar's angels. Judge, oh God, how dearly Caesar loved him. This was the most unkindest cut of all. For when noble Caesar saw him stab, ingratitude more strong than traitor's arms, quite vanquished him, and then burst his mighty heart, and in his mantle muffled up his face, even at the base of Pompey's strata, to which while ran blood, great Caesar fell. Oh, what a fall there was, my countrymen! Then I, you, and all us fell down, whilst bloody treason flourished over us. Oh, you weep, and I perceive you fell the dint of pity. These are gracious drops, kind soul. What? Weep you when you but behold our Caesar's vestial. Look ye here! Here he is, marred as you see with traitors. Stay, countrymen. Good friends, sweet friends, let me not stir you up to such a sudden flood of mutiny. These that have done these deeds are honorable. What private griefs they have, alas, I know not. That made them do it. They are wise and honorable, and will no doubt with reasons answer you. I come not, friends, to steal away your hearts. I am no orator, as Brutus is, but as you know me all, a plain, blunt man that loved his friend, and that they know full well that gave me public leave to speak of him. For I have neither wit, nor words, nor worth, action, nor utterance, nor power of speech to stir men's bloods. I only speak right on. I tell you that which you yourselves know. Show your sweet Caesar's wounds, poor dumb mouths, and bid them speak to me. But were I Brutus, and Brutus Antony, there were an Antony would ruffle up your spirit and put a tongue in every wound of Caesar that should move the stones of Rome to rise and mutiny. You hear me, countrymen, yet hear me speak. My friends, you go to do you know not what. Wherein hath Caesar thus deserved your loves? Alas, you know not. I must tell them. You have forgot the will I told you of. Here is the will, and under Caesar's seal, every Roman citizen he gives, every several man, 75 drachmas. Hear me with patience. Moreover, he has left you his walks, his private arbors, and new planted orchards on this side river Tiber. He has left them you and your heirs for ever common pleasures, to walk abroad and recreate yourself. Here was Caesar, when comes such another?